Oh. Bang, bang, bang.
I'm Cehovsky. I'm a professional Muay Thai fighter here in Thailand. This is Ferrari Fairtex. And today we're gonna show you some basics how to throw elbows in a fight. So we're gonna go over horizontal, diagonal, upward elbows, all kind of elbows you can imagine. So let's get straight into it. Number one is horizontal elbow.
One, two. One, two.
You can use the elbow as a counter attack when someone throws a cross or a straight punch.
Yeah, block.
You block with one hand and throw the elbow with the other hand.
Yeah.
Don't forget to throw your hip. Use your hip, step in and throw the elbow. Okay, so the target should be either on the chin or somewhere on the face so you can cut your opponent. Don't forget to throw the elbow with your tip of your elbow. Don't throw it with your forearms. And don't forget to thrust your hip so you gain the power into the elbow. So one more. Bam. Yeah, you can see Ferrari throws the elbow and he hits me with the tip of his elbow. So you cut your opponent. Number two is diagonal elbow.
สองนี้จะใช้เวลาป้องกันใช้เวลาเขาบล็อกนะเขาจะบล็อกอย่างนี้ใช่ไหมถ้าฟันอย่างนี้มันจะติด
When your opponent has a high guard, close guard, and you cannot hit him with a horizontal elbow, you use the diagonal elbow to go over and in between his hands from the upper side. Bam. And the elbow goes right in between my hands.
เนี่ยโอ้ถ้ายังติดบล็อกอีกเราก็ใช้มือหน้าด้วยโอ้โอ้
You can set it up with a step in and pull your opponent's arm and throw the elbow. Pull hand, bam, elbow in the face. Bam. Again, don't forget your hip, step in, and tip of your elbow. Again, the target should be your opponent's forehead, so you cut him open and possibly end the fight. Some of the common mistakes could be not going high enough, not going throw it like you throw it more like a horizontal elbow, not like a diagonal elbow. So try to go as high and low and down as possible. Also, again, tip of your elbow is the target, is the way to go. If you like this and you want to see more tutorials like this, we have more just like this one. Next elbow is up elbow.
แอนดี้เดินบล็อกเข้ามาแล้วก็ล็อก
You can use it as a counter attack. When your opponent steps in, you step in and hit him with the elbow. The elbow should go again in between your opponent's hands, arms. Bam, you step in and hit with your tip of your elbow.
บล็อก
Yeah, don't forget to keep your hands high so your opponent doesn't hit you when you use it as a counter attack when you step in.
เนี่ยทีนี้สองนี้ถอยไปยูบล็อกถอยไปปุ๊บแล้วยูบล็อกอย่างนี้ใช่ไหม
So when your opponent covers up and you step in,
ปังปังปังปังปัง
yes, distract your opponent with other punches and then bam, right between the arms. Don't forget to step in with your front leg. Same thing when you hit with your rear arm. You step in, twist your hips.
โดยนี่จะติดบล็อก
The common mistake would be to throw it horizontally, but you try to go as vertically as possible as you can, so you go right in between the arms. You try to target your opponent's forehead, nose, chin, lips, and like everywhere as you can see in between the arms, so you cut your opponent, possibly knock out your opponent. Next one is spinning elbow.
Oh.
You step out with your front leg, step and twist your body and hit with the back of your elbow.
ฟันสองแล้วกลับมาที่เดิม โป๊ะกลับมาที่เดิมหมุนแล้วกลับมาที่เดิม
Don't forget to
No.
go back in your position.
No.
Not to twist all around, but to go back the
เอาไป
same
เรื่อยๆ
way
เลยโป๊ะ
and step back.
same
That
Oh.
works for both ways, both sides.
ใช้ได้ดีมากเวลาที่เขาพันมันอยู่พันปังปุ๊บ
It can work as a counter attack when your opponent is throwing punches at you. You found the opening and you step in with the spinning elbow.
ปัง
One of the common mistakes could be not turning properly, not looking where you're hitting. That's very important to look where you hit when you want to hit. Not hitting with your elbow but with your tricep, which can cause you a lot of pain. Another mistake would be not stepping enough outside, so you cannot spin. And also, as Ferrari said, you should go back to your stance so you are ready for your opponent's reaction or something. We have 3 ranges in Muay Thai: long distance, short distance, and close distance. We can throw an elbow from all the distances, but you always have to find the right opening and how to step in and how to close the distance so you can reach your opponent. Let's start with the long distance.
กระโดดเข้าไปนิดนึงฟันอยู่งี้เราก้าวเข้าไปเฉยๆไงก็ไม่ถึงอยู่แล้วแต่ต้องใช้ความเร็วสปีดด้วยเราก็เดินมาฟันเข้าไปใกล้ๆได้หมดได้หมดได้หมด
One of the ways how to close the distance is to fake a kick or a knee. So you jump in and then you are on a distance where you can throw the elbow and hit your opponent. But don't forget to move fast so you get there as soon as possible. Now, boxing range. A range where you can hit your opponent with your arms, with your boxing. And so it's a closer range in the long distance.
ปังขึ้นบนเนี่ยเฮ้คัดปุ๊บ
When you are at this range, you don't have to close the distance so much because you're already there. So when your opponent tries to punch you, you don't have to step in, you just throw the elbow up so you cut your opponent.
อย่าตามองบล็อกดี
Yeah, don't forget to block your opponent punches, look for the opening, and then throw the elbow, bam, and cut your opponent. And our final range is the clinch, where the most elbows happen. So when you're in the
ๆ
clinch,
อันดับแรกต้องมีแรงก่อนมี power อันนี้ก่อนอยู่ข้างบนให้ได้อันนี้ฟันไม่ได้อยู่แล้วต้องขึ้นอยู่ข้างบนให้ได้เนี่ยมันอยู่ข้างล่างฟันไม่ได้แล้ววันนี้ไม่ดีพยายามไล่อยู่ข้างบนฟัน
yeah, try to swim in, go over your opponent's hand, and find the right opening and find space to throw the elbow. Because sometimes,
power
yes, so you have the power in your shoulder, so you can throw your hip and the elbow.
มันก็ส่งกันได้
You can use
ต้องอยู่ข้างในข้างนอกไม่ได้ข้างใน
If you're gonna get outside your opponent's arm and you are inside, you can throw the upward elbow. Same thing as we did before. Just
เนี่ยต้องอยู่ข้างนอกอยู่ elbow
you block your opponent's arm so he cannot throw an elbow at your face. But yes, bam.
โอ้
Yeah, you can use all varieties of elbows as you can think of.
วัน
Yeah, you swim over your opponent's arms.
วันอยู่ elbow
Yeah, block your opponent's elbows, opponent strikes with your forearms, and then hit back.
วัน
Bonus section. Now we're gonna talk about things that can help you when you get hit by elbow, how to extra stuff that you can learn about elbows and this whole part of Muay Thai. So as I said, there are many places, many targets where to throw an elbow, or how to cut your opponent, or when you get cut. Eyebrows, cheekbones, lips, nose, forehead, even the top of your head, in your hair. Those are all places where you can get cut. When it happens to you in the fight, just don't worry about it, because sometimes it can be annoying when you have a cut in your eyebrow and your blood is like flooding your face. You can taste it in your mouth, it tastes like metal. Just don't worry about it, go through it. It's not as bad as it can seem like in the moment. Just go through it. Your cutman, your corner will get it sorted out in the break. So just don't worry about it and go forward. Of course, there are different types of sizes of cuts that you can get. Sometimes the cut can end the fight when you cut your opponent and the cut is very big and it's bleeding a lot. The doctor can stop the fight. Sometimes the referee can take you to the doctor in the middle of the fight to ask the doctor if you can continue fighting or if the fight should be stopped. Don't worry about it. At this point, you cannot do nothing about it. You already got cut. And if you're gonna continue, you just got a little break. And straight after you finish fighting, after the fight, you go to the doctor to get stitches. So you get stitched up really fast. It's not really painful. You're still full of adrenaline from the fight, so you don't feel much. Also, we have some extra unconventional elbows. You can hit the body, you can hit even the leg. Okay. So you can hit the body.
Yeah. บันปุ๊ลงไปตรงนี้เลย
The chest, try to hit the sternum.
ปุ้งปุ้ง
Again, try to hit with the tip of your elbow.
เนี่ยเดี๋ยวฟันนี่ยูก็บล็อกใช่ไหมบล็อก
Yeah, when your opponent blocks the elbow, when you try to attack the head, you go for the body.
เจ็บมากอันนี้กลับก่อน
So when you catch the leg,
แล้วก็โนบล็อกแล้วเนี่ยทำอะไรไม่ได้แล้วลูกโป๊ะ
you hit the thigh with your elbow.
ปังปุ้งปุ้งปุ้งโอเค
Or you can step in and throw a spinning elbow.
เนี่ยมันดูกันต้องทูสเต็ปมันจะอยู่อย่างนี้เลยปุ้งปุ้งปุ้ง
So today we went through all kinds of elbows. The main place where to train them is on your pads, or if you wear elbow guards during sparring, but be very careful not to cut your opponent during training. That's not very nice. But the main place where to train it is during the fight. And that's all for today. If you like this video and you want to see more, go to our page somewhere here and look at our other tutorials with the beginners Muay Thai.